Torbjörn Magnusson, Group CEO of Sampo, what were the highlights of the second quarter of 2020?
Well, I think, yes, as you have seen, we had really good results in our P&C operations, as we have done for a long, long time. And I was also really pleased to see the development of Nordea, the recommitment to the targets that they have. So those were important highlights, but of course we must remember that we are in the middle of, or at some stage of, the corona crisis, and we were able to service our clients really well during that period with remote services, and I think that's an equally big achievement.
Could you elaborate what were the factors behind If performance?
Well, If's performance is first and foremost and always, and has been for a long time, underwriting focus. We are a company that puts underwriting in every part of our processes, and underwriting can sound like a negative factor, but it isn't. It's really giving the right and the correct and the fair price to every customer that you have, and connecting that to the right service that each and every customer should have.
Your combined ratio was again excellent, and you even improved your guidance. What was behind this improvement?
Well, as I said, partly it's underwriting and rate increases matching inflation the previous years, but there is also an unusual effect in the fact that you and I and everyone else has driven our cars less in the past quarter, and if we drive less, we have fewer accidents, and that was part of our results.
How did coronavirus otherwise affect your performance?
Well, I think the interesting part was the fact that since we are a technology-friendly and advanced company, we were able to move even the call centers to work from home in a remote setting. And that was, I was proud to see that we could do that.
Was there any other major issues you want to talk about?
No, on corona, as we discussed, driving less, but of course there are also a number of people that try to travel and cannot travel, and the number of travel claims has increased. But this is all part of the business.
Let's talk about Nordea. You have been the chairman of Nordea board now a bit over a year. So how do you see this turnaround progress going on? Are you satisfied with the large ship?
It is a large ship. And it is a big change, and I think that the new CEO, Frank Vang-Jensen, has really, in a strong way, powerful way, formed a new management team, formed new targets together with the board, and started on the way towards those targets. And again, despite the corona crisis, he's been able to make the company give customer service through this crisis. And he's also been able to continue to work towards the targets with more efficiency, better technological solutions, and better service to clients.
And they are still committed to 2022 targets?
They are. They recommitted now in the second quarter. And we also saw some positive leading indicators towards those targets.
Now, unfortunately, because of the very strict British regulation, we can't have a chat about Hastings, or at least not so explicit or deep chat about Hastings. But I could ask, in general, what's your take on Sampo's acquisition strategy or philosophy behind the acquisitions?
There are, of course, many different approaches to this question. Let me take a simple one. As in other walks of life, you need to be well prepared. Opportunities never arise exactly when you want them to or feel prepared for them. We need to make sure, and we were prepared when this opportunity arose to us. We knew the markets, we knew this company, and that has been true all along in Sampo's history. And so that is probably the most important part of the philosophy. Just make sure that you are well prepared for any opportunity that might arise.
You sound quite pragmatic. Do you have any geographical scope or limits you want to focus on?
Yes, and of course, the further away you go from the Nordics, basically, the more risk that entails. So I think you can guess yourself which markets have, in general, always been of interest to Sampo, and the Nordics, that's our home turf. We know everyone here. and then wherever we might stray, we would like to keep the risk as low as possible.
You have talked about Sampo as an insurance group, and now you're maybe acquiring also Hastings, which is an insurance company as well. So maybe in the next 5 years, how do you see Sampo? Is the sprawling financial empire as it is today with the stake in Nordea and so on, or do you see Sampo strictly focused on the insurance business?
Sampo is not a sprawling financial empire. Sampo is quite a focused Nordic financial group where the majority of the business already in the insurance line, and then we also hold a very promising, very well developing stake in the largest Nordic bank.
Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.